Ladysmith, Black Mambazo. Chris and I wrote Put Down the Ducky. And when Ladysmith and Paul Simon were at the height, that's when that song was out, they were coming to Sesame Street. We said, would you do this? Yes, we will. And we didn't know I didn't know exactly how they were going to do it. And so Paul Simon did his version, and I'm in the studio, and Ladysmith, Black Mambazo was all lined up in the way they line up, in their dashikis and everything. And they start to sing, you got to put down the ducky. Oh yeah, oh. The chills that both Chris and I got with that were just, it's not matched in anything that I've ever done. There were other celebrities that did things that were great and everything like that, but I don't think I've ever gotten chills like that with anything I've ever done my entire career. That was just something. In those days I was single, and I would go out to eat by myself. I have a pad, whatever, I have a vodka on the rocks or whatever it was, and I'd sit and I was in this place on 79th Street. It's not there anymore. And I can't tell you how it came, but you've got to put down the ducky if you want to play the saxophone. I don't know where it came from. Thank you, Absolute Vodka. I don't know. Where does that come from? I don't know. But that's really all I had. Mm-hmm. I also had an idea in my head that I wanted it to be kind of a big band. Oh, I know, it was I did have Hoots in mind, and obviously Ernie. And maybe I had been thinking about a big band number because Hoots was a character that we created that played the saxophone, and Kevin did. I loved the character. One of the reasons I really liked the character was he's an old guy. We didn't have too many. In the old days they had a couple of old characters that were kind of dotting old characters who forgot things. They were kind of stereotyped old people stuff. But Hoots was cool. So, and I knew I wanted it to be a big band, or I thought it should be a big band, and some kind of call and response. I had in my head those old big band numbers where the saxophone players, they play and they stop and they go, hey, hey, ho, that kind of stuff. So I had this and I took it to Chris, and as it usually worked, Chris and I would sit down and we'd rough out a lyric, and then he would go and he usually would have a tune in mind, but I didn't know what it was, but he would, as we were working, he had it in his mind, I think. And then he would go and refine the lyric based on the music that he had in mind. Not only refined it, but, he's a brilliant, brilliant lyric writer. And I don't think there's maybe some of the early lyrics that I did that he had just little tweaks to do, but the later lyrics, he was the master of the lyrics, and he made them all that they ended up being. Added things to them. Anyway, he was just great, and is great. And so then he would write the tune, do a demo. We'd submit it. And I don't remember if we had it in mind from the get-go that what a great thing to do would be to have celebrities sing the chorus. I don't remember exactly how that came up, but Dulcie Singer was the executive producer. To my mind, next to John Stone and bar none, the best executive producer I've ever worked with.